Tree swallows are closely related to barn swallows, and like all swallows, essentially, they are insect eaters that forage on the wing in the air. They're aerial feeders. They're very accomplished flyers. They zoom around. You'll often see them over the surface of a pond if there are emerging insects that are born in the water, midges of one sort or another. They will feed on mosquitoes, that kind of thing. But, the atmosphere is full of what is often described as aerial plankton. In other words, there are lots of small insects in the air that people don't normally think about. Young spiders, for example, as they hatch out of their little egg masses, they put out a silken parachute and they balloon through the sky. So there's lots and lots of small spiders in the air, that kind of thing. But unlike a lot of swallows, tree swallows do also feed on berries. And one of the things that allows them to linger longer in the north than most other swallow species, that is to say into the fall and sometimes even into the early winter, they can feed on particularly bayberries, and further down on the Atlantic seaboard, on the mid-Atlantic coast, there's something called myrtle, which is very much like our bayberry. And tree swallows will often sit and feed on bayberries and myrtle berries and can subsist on that very nicely, something that most other swallows don't do. Most other swallow species are actually completely confined to feeding on insects, most of which is captured on the wing. So tree swallows mostly do insects of various sorts during the warmer weather, but they do have the ability to exploit these often coastal growing things like bayberries and myrtle berries.